welcome back everybody. We are noshing out today at Tower Lights, which is a 501c3. It is the casino night. And I'm here with John. He's representing Woodinville Bourbon. And what I have here in my glass is their port finish bourbon.
That's correct, yeah.
All right, tell us a little bit about that.
So this is a port finish bourbon whiskey that first starts on our Almond family farm where we grow all of our grains. The grains are trucked over the Cascade Mountain Range where it reaches the distillery. We do all of our milling, mashing, fermenting, distilling on site. We age that in a 53-gallon barrel for 5 years back at the farm in Quincy, Washington. And then after that process, after the maturation, we then put it into a secondary maturation in ruby port barrels for about 6 months until it gets the most extraction out of the barrel that we possibly can, and we bottle. And the ruby port barrel will add this beautiful note of a little bit of wood. Of course, you're definitely going to get some of that fruit, and certainly some cigar box as well.
So what I really noticed is I tried the straight bourbon before this. The big difference with the port finish is that it's smoother. You lose some of that like red hot peppery finish, and what you get is a smoother product. Definitely some of the fruit is going to be expressed. Next, we're going to try their rye. Now, one quick thing to mention, which I did have to clarify, is that they did start doing the aging in Washington State wine barrels, but you didn't get as much of a consistent product.
You know, when you do a ruby port finish whiskey, you want to get it from the best possible source.
Absolutely.
And in this case, Portugal makes the best port, so we wanted to make sure.
It's got to be from Portugal to be called port.
That's correct.
Excellent. All right, so next up is going to be the rye. All right, next up we have the rye. Now, what does it take to be called a rye?
Well, you got to be at least 51% rye.
All right.
But in this case, we're 100% rye.
100% rye.
100% rye. So
that is rare because rye can be rough.
Rye is a very tough grain to make, but we've been able to perfect this.
Okay.
We're getting all of our rye, again, from the Omlin family farm in Quincy, Washington, trucked over the Cascade Mountain Range where we do all of our milling, mashing, fermenting, and distilling. And it's beautiful. After about 5 years of maturation in the 53-gallon barrels, these barrels are seasoned for about 18 months. We do a slow toast and then a heavy char on these barrels, but it adds this beautiful note of fruit and lots of spice, which is real fun with rye.
So this is number 3. So they brought 3 of these to these events. The first one was the bourbon. The second one was the port finish. The rye is the third. Now, as far as tasting notes are concerned, now you recommended I taste this third.
Yeah.
This is actually incredibly smooth for a rye. I was expecting this to be a lot more like, I don't know, hay and straw and that kind of, but no, this has got all the notes of, if sweet pepper were a thing, I would say this is what it is. It's incredibly smooth. I'm really glad that I tried this third. This is a phenomenal expression. I've never had a 100% rye that was this smooth without being like, punch you in the back of the mouth.
It's pretty awesome. It's a nice, easy drinking rye.
It is. If you're not a rye person, this is a phenomenal place to start. Everything I've had here from Woodinville has been absolutely phenomenal. John, thank you so much. Cheers. Now, if I want to get some of this, or any of my viewers want to get some of this, where can we?
Go to Tower in Georgia, the best
Tower.
place to buy any whiskey.
It is my go-to spot, tell you the truth. Well, thank you so much. Like, follow, subscribe. Nosh another day. Thank you so much, John. Woodinville Liquors. See you next time.
Cheers.